Hey, this is Big Tom McClain with the Gallagher Network, shooting some behind-the-scenes green room comedy right now. We're talking to Roman Evgrafov. He's my guest today. How you doing, Roman?
I'm good. How are you?
How'd your set go tonight? That's what everybody wants to know.
Well, it was really well. It was so well the sprinklers went off because it was just fire on stage, you know?
Yeah. So this comedy thing, what do you think of it? You enjoy being a comic?
You know what? When it goes well, yeah. When it goes not well, it's like anything.
It's torture, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the worst part about when it doesn't go well?
Recently, I was doing a set, and I asked everybody in the audience if everybody was having a good time. Most people were polite and said yeah, and one lady looked me dead in the face and said no.
But do you feel worse while you're on stage, or does it all hit you after you come? I'm acting like this is your life is to always have a bad set, but that's not what I'm insinuating. Is it worse while you're on stage, or worse?
Yeah, on stage. Well, after I get off stage, I'm like, well, that's over. Let's not see that again.
Right. See, I'm the opposite. For me, I'm tortured on the drive home, where I'm like, man, I should have tried harder. We only have so much control over what's going on.
I have regrets during my set. I'm like, maybe I should tell some jokes for a change. That'd
be
a good idea.
That'd be a good idea too. You're staring at me very awkwardly, and I'm not really sure how to respond.
I thought this was a multi-camera affair. They're gonna cut between cameras.
This is actually the pilot, so you're part of the pilot. So that I would appreciate if you would bring it just a little better than
bring
that.
It. It's been broad, bro.
So this is Roman Evgrafov. He was featured in our newspaper here in town like about a year and a half ago.
I'll say more than that, let's be honest.
It might be 2 years ago, but not only was he on the cover of the entertainment page, he was on the cover of the actual paper himself, which is an amazing feat, if I remember right.
Yeah, the footer was about the Syria attacks right below my picture.
Yeah, Syrian attacks, and then it had a picture of this guy.
The article was also about me bombing.
It was about everybody, wasn't it? Didn't it have a whole bunch of people mentioned it?
Yeah, but the article was about me bombing. It said how I did a high school talent show for the first time and I bombed, and they shut the curtain on me.
While you were still going?
Yeah, when I was 16.
So would that be your worst case while you were on stage?
Because I ran the lights by 10 minutes.
My worst experience on stage was actually a practical joke that was played on me by some really good friends. You know Larry. You remember Larry the bartender?
Sure.
Larry is an actual bartender at Last Unlimited, Sacramento, California, lastunlimited.com. Go check it out. I'm going to be there headlining the last week of May. That's George over there. He doesn't know he's walking in on a high-level production.
Oh, my God.
So Larry the bartender, he's bringing people into the showroom, and he tells everybody in the showroom not to laugh at my set. I didn't know this, so when I get on stage, I'm doing my set, and nobody's laughing. This is when I was really young in comedy, and I was getting ready to go on my first big road trip. I'm bombing, and I hated it. And then the bartender comes up over the loudspeaker, and he goes, "Hey, by the way, Tom, we're playing a joke on you." And everybody in the audience starts laughing and starts clapping. I got so mad, I went and punched a wall, and that was the end of it.
Is that when you started hating all comedy?
No, I started that probably before that. Comedy-wise, who would you say is the biggest influences?
Oh, God, I love Carrot Top, Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Mimes in general.
Oh yeah, mimes are amazing. How would people find you on social media?
I wouldn't.
Okay, so don't try to find Roman. So I'm gonna go on stage, but thanks for being my guest on whatever I called my show earlier. I'm sure it's gonna change.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it was something live behind the scenes, behind the green room door curtain. I'm Tom McClain, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the lens.